Hello.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
And hello to
Hi, I'm Laura.
Laura.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you? Where are you today?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Where are you in Spain?
Well, we are in Penèdes region, next to Barcelona. Yvonne has explained it very well.
Okay.
So we are there.
Well, as we have the live interviews with producers, and as you were the only Cava producer in the program, so we thought it'd be a good idea to tag you on to Yvonne's presentation and ask you a few questions about the philosophy, the kinds of Cava, the reservers or grand reservers, and a little bit about the styles of cavas that you're making, and indeed, I think you're also presenting a still wine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, over to you. I'll leave it to you for a moment.
Okay. Thank you. So, well, first of all, I would like to say that it's a pleasure to be here. So, thank you so much. And my name is Laura, and I'm going to talk about this little winery called Joan Segura. This small winery was born in the heart of Penèdes from a long family tradition linked to the cultivation of the vineyard. It was our great-grandfather, Joan, who in 1924 bought La Torreta estate. It's 73 hectares of forest and fields dedicated until then to the scarce production of cereals and flax. But thanks to his visionary mind, La Torreta soon took a totally unexpected course, and in those fields, our great-grandfather ordered the planting of the first vines of Parellada, which is one of the 3 varieties of Cava, as Joan said. The altitude of the area, the hours of sunshine, and also the thermal contrast between day and night soon bear the first fruits, which were unique, aromatic, and high acidity parelladas that allowed him to improve Macabeus and Xarel·los that he was growing in the low area in Torrelavit estate, which is also in Penèdes region. So if I talk about the terroir, in general, our soils are clay and calcareous loam in Torrelavit estate, and it's a little bit different in La Torreta estate, which has a few areas of silicon and slate soils. And nowadays, our winery has these 2 different estates, La Torreta, where we produce red varieties like Garnacha or Ull de Llebre. It's like Tempranillo. And our flagship variety, considered one of the best in the region, which is Parellada. And in the other estate, in Torrelavit, we produce the other 2 varieties of Cava, Macabeu and Xarel·lo, and also Pinot Noir for the white and rosé. And the biggest difference between the 2 states is the terroir and the climate due to the altitude. And who knows this very well is Joan, who is the actual owner. He is the 3rd generation of wine growers in the family, and he's betting on organic viticulture, respect for the landscape and its people, and the recovery of all vineyards and autochthonous varieties. And taking advantage of the best of both the states, he tries to make very expressive wines in which the variety, the type of terroir, and the climate of the area can be distinguished. So this is a little bit of history of our winery and the way we work. So now I want to present two products. One is our Cava, and the other is a red wine. So I will start with the first one, which is Joan Segura Pujades, Brut Reserva, which is a Cava with 22 months of aging. Is this one. I don't know if you can see. The proportion of the varieties that are used in this coupage are 80% of Parellada, 15% of Macabeo, and 5% of Xarel·lo. And using these different varieties with different proportions complement each other to produce a wine with its own personality. So it defines very well our philosophy and the environment that we love so much. And this Cava from 2016 harvest obtained the silver medal in 50 great Cavas by Wine Pleasures this year with a score of 92. And this is a Cava with an intense fine bubbles, fresh and fruity notes of white fruits like pear or like apple. And in mouth, the bubbles do not burst, giving an even longer feeling of freshness. It's a very persistent and complex Cava, very suitable for eating from an appetizer of olives and potatoes to sweetened fish, seafood, rice, and all kind of seafood. So this is the Cava. And the other one I would like to present, it's a red wine. We don't have the label yet, but it's called Laia. Laia is the name of Joan's daughter, and it's like a tribute to all the women in our family. And Laia is a red garnacha that it's fine skin grapes with a juicy pulp let us to obtain balanced, aromatic, and acidity wine with 8 months of aging in French oak barrel. So we observe a purple color where blue predominates. It shows us fragrant aromas that reminds us like cherry. And in mouth, it has very silky and fine tannins and a slightly spicy fruit finish. And it will combine with soft meats and carpaccio of pork feet, or also with sweet desserts. So this will be our 2 products in our winery.
Okay, great. That's is Joan there at all? Can we see?
Yeah,
him?
it's here next to me.
So ask him to say hello.
Yeah. If you want to say hello, it's here.
So very good. Yes. So you mentioned that you had a silver medal there, 92 points in the 50 Great Cava wine competition, the only competition for Cava. Actually, I'm just going to post the link there if people want to look at the scores and results, including the Joan Pujades bottle and tasting notes, so they can click on there and get the results. So, do we have anybody have any questions from the audience? So, Torre-la-Vit, where is that exactly in relation to Barcelona?
Well, we can say that Sant Sadurní is the capital of Cava, which is in Penèdes. It's 50 minutes from Barcelona by car. So Torre-la-Vit is a small town near Sant Sadurní. So we can say that it's in the same region.
Okay, and do you have any plans to produce a cava de paraje? Somebody's asking.
Well, not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, but you are making a Gran Reserva cavas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, if you'd like to contact Laura and Joan, you can do so through the website, and I'm going to just put up a handout here. There we go, which hopefully you're shared in live interview session. That's the profile of Joan Segura and the two wines that I mentioned there. The same information is on the website. Welcome to download that. And so, thank you, Laura.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic wines, and the people watching now live or watching the replay, if you want to get in touch through the winepleasure.com website, you can request an appointment and talk about any of the many cavas, the three or four cavas they're making, and the still wines. Okay. So thank you, Laura. Thank you, Joan.
Thank you.
Right. So before we go, just to say that the next session is again live interviews, and we've got coming up on the link we've just posted to the top of the chat. This time we've got producers from Navarra. That's Bodega Otatsu. We got producers from Rioja. It's been coming up in the Sarah Jane Evans session later today. Bodegas Forcada, and we've got Marta Mate from Vivera Durero. Deliberately programmed because immediately after the live interviews, Sarah Jane Evans, Master of Wine, is going to be talking about reds from the northwest of Spain. So tune in for the live interviews. They're at 4:30 Spanish local time, and 5:30 we welcome back Sarah Jane Evans, Master of Wine, for the closing keynote session, reds from the northwest of Spain. Okay, so catch you later, like 15 minutes time. Click on the link to access the next session. Bye for now.